pretty good in here. Hi flower friends, it's Nicole from Flower Hill Farm, and I'm at the nursery today, and it has been just about 1 month since the plants arrived, so I thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update on a few of the hanging baskets that we planted 4 weeks ago. Here we are in the 4th greenhouse, and this is the very first basket that was planted. This is the Salute red, white, and blue wave basket, and my sister planted these, I believe it was day 2, so they're beautiful. One of the most popular baskets last year, and it's just starting to fill out and look gorgeous. Isn't she lovely? It is quite lovely. Let's pick another basket. How about that lavender one that I planted? It was called Touch of Am I covered in soil? Yeah, look at me. I was just potting up mandevillas. Okay, it was called Touch of Lavender, and here's how it started, and here it is now. Here it is. It's got the lamium growing robustly on each side. Look at that. That is gorgeous. And I was just reading the tag. It's actually a perennial. And then these right here are Sunpatiens. We've got orchid blue Sunpatiens, and then this purple prince in the middle. And in some baskets this is taken off, in some baskets it's a little bit smaller, but it will catch up. We've got plenty of growing left to do in these. Remember, this is just a 4-week update. Most hanging baskets, I mean, some take as little as 8 weeks, but some take 12 to 14 weeks to grow full size. Okay, now there was a basket called the Great Rift, and it is just all lobelia. And I just planted what's called the Great Rift, and the pots are filling out. Now this one, I think it has 2 blue and 2 purple lobelias, and they are starting to spill over, and they will be like a cloud of gorgeousness. Yes. Oh, it's got the Rift ones. There's Rift purple and Rift blue. These are just gorgeous. Wine and cheese. Let's check it out. Really excited to see this wine and cheese basket. Okay, this is one of the wine and cheese baskets, and I want to show you guys a little bit of a difference that I do notice, since I do have some baskets that are hanging and some that are on the tables. So this one is, oh, look at that petunia. Who's it called? It is called Amore Heart and Soul. It's a vegetative Amore Heart and Soul. And then it also has this verbena. Isn't that gorgeous? But take a look at the size difference in these two, guys. This one's hanging and getting drip, and this one is on the table and I'm watering it. So definitely beneficial to get them up in the air, closer, more sun, and probably more consistent watering too. And the reason that these are all on the tables is because I just haven't brought them back to the new greenhouse yet. So they're not getting as much sun as the ones that are up here. This is the Cosmic Trifecta basket. This is growing really well. This was planted almost 2 weeks later, so this basket only has been growing for a couple of weeks. After the storm, who remembers this one? Okay, here's some growth on it. It's got this beautiful cosmic petunia. It's called a crazy tunia, part of the Cosmic Trifecta. And we've got some Calabricoa, and then we have the Great Niagara Falls coleus. So these are filling out nicely as well. Let's see. Oh, cashmere rose. Okay. All just regular petunias. Yeah, just no mini tunia. This basket over here, this is cashmere rose, and it is spreading deliciously all throughout the basket. Look at them. They are filling out and going over the side. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that cashmere rose. It's like literally coming out of the pot here. But let's look at the fire and iced baskets. Oh, let's bring this one down. So this has 2 red Calabricoas and then 2 white verbenas. Let me see if I can find one that's got a little bit more blooms. I did pinch all these guys, so the blooms might not be as prevalent on some of them. Oh, I see a white verbena way down there. It looks like I missed this one in the pinching party. So that one's got the white verbena too, and I did pinch it. I can see where I pinched it. It's just blooming again already. Lots of these fire and ices. This was another popular red and white basket. Okay, we're headed in one, guys. There is so much in here that I haven't shared with you guys yet as far as planting. But I do have some clips of video that I'll get to it. But here, let me just do a line shot of of the cones. They're filling out nicely. We've got sweet potato vine, and we have lophus in here, and we also have some of the crazy tunias. I'll get another shot. And here is a line shot of those Prune Winners baskets that I did up in here with some additional German ivy. You can see the German ivy is starting to pour over the sides, exactly like I wanted. We do have some first blooms. You can see the white mini vista right there. We've got Bordeaux, Super Tunia Bordeaux, and this one also has the darker purple one as well. Who is that? Super Vista Mini Midnight. So that's really looking good, filling out nicely. Fuchsia baskets are starting to really come along. There's actually one with a bloom. Look at that wee baby. Oh yes, lots of buds on this one and a beautiful little bloom. Do you guys remember the patio pots that Spencer planted? I moved them, so they're down here now, but they're really starting to fill in. The Lophospermum, I did these in solid color baskets. These are starting to really look adorable. They have the most beautiful blooms. I think I actually have one that's blooming. Oh, yep, there it is. Down here. Look at that. It reminds me of like somebody singing, like, la. It's gorgeous. I have a home for now. Here's a quick look at the Gerber daisies. They've actually gotten quite large since I've planted them. I would say they've at least doubled in size. They're looking really good so far. Remember when I planted the remember when? This is the before. Here it is today. Look at that peach begonia. These are the forbias, this is the heuchera, and they're just gorgeous. It's filling in so nicely. And then this is one of the random ones that I put together with a spike in the middle. And this got Dusty Miller and Dichondra, and then I believe those are peach colored or apricot colored Sunpatiens. Or no, I think those are New Guinea Impatiens, yes. And then this one is a spike with some petunias and some German ivy, and that's filling up and getting nice and green as well. I'm gonna shift over this way, this one, and then this one. This is that street style one. I haven't watered down here yet. That one's gonna be gorgeous, but it was a lot smaller when I planted it just a few weeks ago. Okay, just a few more updates. Oh, okay, the begonias that are hanging, those are starting to look really good. I also am starting to see some overhang from the Silver Falls Dichondra baskets and the Lismachia baskets. And then there's another really cool one, and everyone's asking me about it when they see it. Let me grab one down. It's so different. It's the cat's tail basket. So we're starting to see some fuzzy cat's tails that are hanging over. I'll post a picture of what it looks like when it's in full bloom. These baskets are going to be so cool, and they're starting to see like little red hot dogs basically hanging over the side of a lot of the baskets. There is the hummingbird plant. Those Fuchsias, those are starting to go over. And I spy a little Silver Falls Dichondra coming down out of this pot. And then over here, those are the Lismachias that are coming over the side. Obviously, I have to go up there and monitor and make sure that there's no fungal or other situations going on with bugs. I can't believe the hummingbird plant is doing really well. And these begonias are really starting to come over the sides as well. This is one of the vining hanging baskets that I did. It's starting to come over. I already pinched these once. I will probably pinch them again just so that they get fuller every time. Oh my goodness, I forgot about these ones. Okay, let's take a look. Look at the Cool Waves basket. It is so good. A Cool Waves pansy, I should specify. But this is such good growth, and they're so beautiful, and they smell delicious. Now these other purple Calibrachoa are the ones that Gina just planted, I would say less than 2 weeks ago. So they're actually putting on a great amount of growth in just the 2 weeks since she's planted them. Okay, we're in the back of number 2 where I moved some of the double impatient baskets because you guys remember this house will be my shade house. So this is the double impatient basket that I planted with 5 double impatients. We've planted several dozen of these. They're all doing about the same. Really, really nice, healthy looking, beauteous. And over here we have those black baskets that we did in kind of like a fruit salad. It's called the Shades of Summer. They're growing nicely as well. These actually have been growing cold because in one of my videos that I posted a little bit earlier, I shared with you guys that we had a massive furnace failure. So these actually were at, 34, 35 degrees for a couple of nights. And now check out the bags that my mom and my cousin Cindy planted a couple of weeks ago as well. These are the ones with the dichondra on the bottom and the double impatient. They're doing really well. I cannot get over this lavender color. It's beautiful. But then on the other side, this one is a petunia bag and they're growing as well. Let's see if I've got some. Okay, right here we've got this beauty. And then I also did some pink ones. Oh, over here. These are the pink vein petunias and they're all filling out nicely. They've doubled and perhaps even tripled in size. I suppose that's it for now. I actually have to run. I'm taking Veda prom dress shopping today. Got to fit it in where I can, right? We've been so busy lately, but her junior prom is this year. So we're gonna go shopping and I will take you guys back into the big house where we have some more basket updates coming up in another vlog ASAP. All right, guys, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed these 4-week basket updates. Remember, some of these are only 2 weeks old. So these plants, they know how to grow. Thanks for sticking around, guys. We'll see you soon.